This artist one, 2 Cent Tuesday, where I just give my thoughts that aren't really worth a dime, not even a nickel. I don't even think they're worth 2 cents, to be honest with you. Anyways, Facebook, right, as of October 1st, is shutting down all music live streams. And the reason for that, in my opinion, is that things like ASCAP and not necessarily BMI, they're not as mafia as ASCAP is. But I had a coffee shop, right, for many years ago, and I had some lady from ASCAP come through there and demanding that, making threats that that if I didn't sign up for ASCAP, that I would be sued because she was 100% certain that I was playing songs owned by ASCAP because they were telling me that they owned everything. And when she came in, she even told me that she was pretty sure that the song that was being played was owned by her too, or her company had rights to it. I said, that's kind of funny since that's my music. Then I looked at her and I threw down some papers. I'll put them up here, just a few different papers. I said, this is from my song in 1999, just one of the songs. I said, are you collecting money from me too? I said, I was on the radio. I never saw a dime from you guys. I was BMI, so I wouldn't really see a dime from them. But the thing is, they're going out there and making claims that they own everything. So since all these bars and restaurants are now all shut down, they're losing a lot of money. This is something no one's talking about, really. I mean, this whole fake COVID stuff has gone so deep that people have no true knowledge or understanding of how deep this rabbit hole is. Well, the rabbit hole is huge. It's engulfed everybody, especially people in the music industry. So now that all the bars are at zero capacity or half capacity or quarter capacity or anything, most the musicians aren't even playing, right? So these bars, they have a yearly thing, with ASCAP and BMI, different royalty things like this if they're having live bands. Well, many of them are probably not paying because there's nobody playing. They're not open. The elevators that once held, hundreds of thousands of people every month or every year in a building that was playing music is they're not full and they're not playing anything. So all these companies are not paying into a royalty system anymore. So therefore, ASCAP, BMI, the different associations that collect money for artists that are being played, those revenue streams are gone. So this is the reason why Facebook can't have, or artists or musicians or all this stuff. This is part of TPP. I wish people would really, get a little bit of insight and understand. But Facebook or artists or ASCAP or whoever is collecting, usually Jewish lawyers, are they don't like seeing bands on live streams that are having little tip jars playing somebody else's music. That's just like another form of being in a bar. And well, they strong arm bars to pay, but they're not able to really strong arm Facebook to pay, right? Facebook doesn't like to pay for anything. They like to collect money. That's what they're all about. At least YouTube will pay out royalties for songs, even though it's 0.0000 frickin' infinity, and then you get a penny after you might make $100 after 1,000,000 plays, or 10 million plays. I think that's what it is almost. So that's the reason why Facebook is closing down all you musicians, is because, for one, you're playing other people's music and you're not paying in. So they're going to set up either a system where you, as an artist, can pay into, a pool of money to where, let's say you play a song by Steppenwolf. I'll use a buddy of mine I've done stuff with. So let's say you play Born to Be Wild or whatever. You can then get a licensing deal to play certain songs that are on your set list. You know what I mean? And then that money, every time you do a live stream, if you make money off of that, I don't know how they're going to do this. This is why they strong-armed bars and coffee shops and stuff like this, because they knew the artist would never keep track of the songs. And that was the issue I had when I had an ASCAP person come into my coffee shop, make claims to even my music. I said, wait a minute, why don't I just keep a list of the songs that are played, and then make sure you pay those artists, not put it in a pool of money. Because that's what happened to me in 1999 when I had a hit song on the radio. They pool their money, and then they only take snapshots of the year, and then they only pay to those people. So you could have a song that's charting, like my songs, and you don't receive a dime because you're not in the right placement, or you're not part of the pool money or whatever. So it's all been a big scam. It's all a scam, you know. So anyways, most musicians make money on selling stupid t-shirts, doing their tours. They're not making money off of anything else. Everybody else is. It's always been like that. Everybody else does. Managers do, the promoters, sometimes their promoters can be just as close to musicians as anything, but the lawyers, the managers, the leeches, they all make their money first off the top, and then you get, even though you're the creator that created all these things, they want their money off the top. They don't do anything for free. They never put any blood, sweat, and tears in anything. They're just out there collecting money. They're just money collectors. They don't care. So to all the musicians out there that got screwed out of playing bars, and now you're getting screwed and playing on Facebook, understand this is how it is. And a lot of you guys are libtards. So that's what you get for having all your little liberals run everything. And not saying that, that don't put me in the Trump camp, because I'm not a Trumper, but I'm not anybody. I'm a leave people alone to do what they need to do. Also, if you use somebody else's work, you respect that person just like as you'd want them to respect you, and you pay them, meaning, you give them a little bit, you give them something, right? Unless they're the artist that says, oh, anybody can utilize our work at any time, and you have that right too if you want to do that. But then again, if you do that kind of thing, which I don't, and I don't for a reason, and that is because I don't want somebody else to utilize my work to make money off of. I do individual contracts. You want to use my stuff? I do an individual contract, and it's done that way. Anyways, musicians, it's just one more thing to make it impossible for musicians to do anything. There you go. That's the reason why. It's all about money, people. It's all about money. Just do your own music. Do your own thing. Produce your own stuff. Put it out there. Register it on your own. And then just do that. That's the way to do it. Anyways, Melika sent it out. The artist won. I'm working on new music, but I haven't really done anything yet. I haven't even mic'd up the set. But this week I'm going to start on a new song. So we'll see how it goes. We'll talk at you later. Bye.
Still broken windows, broken places.